Hey, Gaijin Guinea Pig here, and Nintendo has dropped their Direct, albeit a mini, a Direct mini. So this isn't going to be a beefy one that we can all get super excited on, but I hope there's still something in here that looks fun, right? They just did like a full Direct showcase for Xenoblade Chronicles 3, which I didn't watch, by the way, because I'm not a Xenoblade guy. No shade to the fans out there. I don't really understand showcases for games like that, especially sequels, where if you're a Xenoblade person, you're going to buy that regardless of a 30-minute presentation. And I don't think that one of those showcases is enough to convince somebody that maybe they should pick it up. They're like, oh, you know what? I think I will get part 3, even though I've never played 1 or 2. Hmm, this showcase sealed the deal. So whatever, but I get it. Nintendo's excited about their baby and they just want to show the baby off to the relatives and friends and family. So we have a mini. And I find out that it's a third party mini. So, of course, no Zelda, which I wasn't expecting anyway because they are going to keep that tight under wraps until the last minute, I believe. Splatoon 3, I was kind of thinking they'd show that off, but that's not happening, obviously. So my only hope is Bayonetta 3, which we haven't seen anything from since like 2007. I don't know. It's felt like ages. And that was like a weird CG slash gameplay slash what exactly is real that I'm looking at in this trailer. Fingers crossed for Bayonetta 3. I'm a Switch guy. Last game I bought on it was Turtles Shredder's Revenge. Great beat 'em up. If you haven't played it, what are you doing? So, yeah, let's see what they got for this Direct Mini. I'm hoping there's no more Monster Hunter because a bit like Xenoblade, we've known about it for a while now. You're either going to play it or you're not. And quit showing it off already. It's like when PlayStation was obsessed with Deathloop and they just showed it in every showcase. It was like, okay, we get it. You're either going to play this or you're not. So yeah, I really hope we're done talking about Monster Hunter Sunbreak. I know it's a big expansion for the Monster Hunter fans. I don't play that series. Again, no shade towards those that do, but you knew a long time ago you were already going to pick this up, and the other people that didn't play it didn't give a shit. So, let's watch the Nintendo Direct Mini with our fingers and toes crossed for something new, something fresh, something exciting, something that's not Xenoblade and Monster Hunter. Fuck. Yeah. Thank you, COVID, for ruining everything.
When
Fuck
mankind is
off.
consumed by darkness, and the land falls into chaos, the archdemon of the abyss shall rise from the earth.
They come rushing here in
They
a
are proud
desperate
of their
attempt to
baby,
survive.
but it feels like they got
Both
their
beast
hands
and
around
man
my neck and they're
have
like,
more
buy
in common
this.
than they think.
No. Fuck. I think even Monster Hunter fans are sick of seeing Monster Hunter shit already. They're like, yeah, I already pre-ordered this. Enough. Pardon me while I take a sip. Cool. That's what I said when this trailer started. It can't be.
Shall feed the beast and return to darkness. The story ends. Another.
It looks cool. I'm just not a fan of the way this game plays.
Wandering
Everything is
flame.
just so slow to me and sluggish.
I see you found your home.
great though. Even for Switch, the visuals are great. Sarah going in. This is already too long.
Yeah, out on a hunt with my favorite pupil.
26-minute direct. 6 of those minutes to a game we've known about forever. Forever.
Here it comes. Fear my strength. This is for my fellow hunters. Let's go.
Just gonna stare intently until it's over. Yeah, Sunbreak. We know. We all know. Fuck off. And what about the Monster Hunter fans that are just like, hey, maybe I don't want everything spoiled for me. Maybe I don't want to know everything cool coming. And I'd like to be surprised. Fuck them too, right? Because not an option. It makes me envious that I don't play because look at the support for this title. Like this week, and you're showcasing it still. Cool.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's Nintendo Direct Mini Partner
Ah,
Showcase.
so this is the official start. That was
In this
just a glorified
presentation,
commercial.
We'll be focusing on Nintendo Switch games launching this year from our publishing and development partners. Okay, let's get into the headlines. The battle to
Near
reclaim
Automata.
Earth begins.
I have this on PlayStation.
The year
Fantastic
is
game.
5012 AD. Machine life forms have overwhelmed the
At least
planet,
I loved it.
causing the collapse of civilization and forcing humans to take refuge
Inventory
on the moon.
system is trash, but it's a great game.
Now, with an android squad called Yorha, the humans are prepared to stand against these machine life form invaders. A battle android 2B. and a
2B
scanner android
straight sexy bae.
9S
I don't care what anyone
are two
says.
key members of this
I
squad.
know it's a video game character, but they knew what they were doing when they designed 2B.
Machine life forms in conflict with androids.
This game is busy, right? Like there's a
What will
ton
come of
going
this
on
bloodless battle?
on the screen at one time, and it's super fast. So I'm curious to see how the Switch handles
This
it all.
version of the award-winning Neir Automata comes with previously released content, including additional modes and costumes.
Mhm.
New costumes
That's sick.
exclusive to the Nintendo Switch version will also be available at launch.
Ooh, that white is fire.
Reclaim Earth in Neir Automata, the End of Yorha edition, launching on the Nintendo Switch system October 6th.
I played it, I beat it.
Begin today on
If you
Nintendo
haven't,
eShop.
I think it's a great game. Super fast action. I don't know that I'd rebuy it though, but I liked it a lot. Ooh, I like murder mysteries.
Get ready to immerse yourself in surreal riddles and a chilling story in this modern take on puzzle adventure games.
This looks like a Suda joint.
Solve the enigma of Lorelei and the Laser Eyes, launching first for consoles on Nintendo
All right.
Switch next year.
Little tease. I'm indifferent.
Familiar faces are making a splash in these games.
Bomberman.
A new Bomberman game is
Wow.
coming to Nintendo Switch.
Been a hot
This
minute,
time,
huh?
a
It's been some
bombastic
Bomberman.
new mode called Castle Mode enters the fray. A team of up to 15 players must
It's
blast
Bomberman.
their way to treasure chests, while one defending player tries to hold them off. Set up your defense wisely to blow away opponents. Literally. You can also create and share your own battle stages. Have a blast when Super Bomberman R2 launches on Nintendo Switch
That is
next year.
definitely Bomberman.
10 Megaman Battle Network games, originally released on the Game Boy
Wow.
Advance system, are coming to Nintendo Switch.
I don't think I
Control Megaman
I don't think I
in
ever played a
grid-based
Battle
combat.
Network game, and
Use battle chips
there
to
was
gain
like
devastating
10 of them.
abilities. This collection includes a gallery with over 1,000 illustrations and a music mode containing over 150 songs from across the series. Mega Man Battle Network Legacy Collection launches on Nintendo Switch.
But it is
next year.
nice to see
The
some
full
signs
collection
of
will
life
also be
from
digitally
Mega Man.
available as Volume 1 and Volume 2, each sold
The
separately.
Blue Bomber is not forgotten.
A
I
remake
will not be
of
getting that,
Pac-Man
though.
World is coming
Pac-Man.
soon. Pac-Man's family has been kidnapped. To rescue them, he sets off for Ghost Island.
But how are the
Hitting guys
controls?
isn't all you can do here.
This looks alright.
Trounce enemies
Little
with back
platformer,
bounce,
3D platformer.
rev roll, the butt bounce, and a giant Pac-Man.
Oh, of
From
course.
high-speed chases to galactic escapades, you'll explore all
Alright.
sorts of zany levels. Save the Pac-Fan in Pac-Man World
Come on.
Re-Pac, launching on Nintendo Switch August 26th.
Honestly, I got my eyes on that because I've been wanting a new
Two
platformer
unlikely
for a
friends.
while.
One incredible journey.
And that had some Odyssey
A fawn
vibes,
and a
obviously.
wolf cub must work together to find a way home across the snowy wilderness in the handcrafted world of Blanc.
I like this art.
In this
Whoa.
emotional adventure, these unlikely friends must coordinate and use their individual strengths to solve environmental puzzles and navigate through the frigid wilds. Blanc is a completely text-free story with local and online co-op play, so all players can enjoy it.
It's pretty.
Forge an unexpected bond in Blanc.
It's a pretty looking game.
Launching as a console exclusive on
Ooh.
Nintendo Switch February
February.
2023. Arr! A swashbuckling adventure returns.
This guy's got a fun job, right? Arr.
Pirating is in my blood, like adrenaline or stale grog. I've been in enough scraps to fill a dozen scrapbooks. I've got stories about ships,
This isn't
fights,
Monkey
love,
Island, is it?
treasure, betrayal, and root beer. But how about one that has all of the above?
No.
My name is Guybrush Threepwood, and this is a story about the time I finally found the secret of Monkey Island.
Because of course, right? Wow, look at this art style. This is interesting. I remember playing Monkey Island way back in the day.
Guybrush Threepwood.
Interesting art. Could be good. The older ones are classics, but it's been a minute. I'll check this out for sure. And it feels like a perfect Switch game too. Little touchscreen action. And Return to the Monkey Island.
Monkey around in Return to Monkey Island, launching first for consoles on Nintendo Switch this year.
Nice.
Next, we
When?
have some
Who
news
knows?
about a game that was announced last June. Please take a look.
Mario and the Rabbids blast off for a galactic adventure in the latest Mario plus Rabbids
I started getting
game.
Bayonetta fever for a second.
Space is in a universe of trouble when otherworldly enemies suddenly appear. Their goal? Take the energy possessed by Sparks, these mysterious creatures.
Get 'em.
Now, our heroes must set out to save them.
Hey-oo.
A new adventure of epic proportions awaits.
Never played the first Mario Rabbids game.
You'll initiate a turn-based battle when you encounter an enemy.
And that's
Before
why.
we begin, here's something you ought to know. You
Oh.
can freely move around the battlefield as much as you'd like within your character's range before using their weapon. Pretty neat, huh?
All right. Oh yeah.
Let's start with
The
Mario.
neatest.
3 enemies are in the way, so let's dash
Hmm.
into one of them.
Hmm.
Now select Rabbid Rosalina and have her dash into another.
She looks great. So
Next,
funny looking.
Rabbid Luigi. One more dash.
They do look
and
funny.
Now, Disruptor time.
Excuse me?
By using a dash first, then the weapon, 3 enemies were wiped out. With that, his turn is over.
Okay.
Back to Mario. Let's take out the other 2. Pew pew! That concludes his turn. Last
She
but
hit him with
not
a pew
least,
pew.
Rabbid Rosalina. Team up with an ally and jump. Get positioned, then finish off with the kaboomer. Okay, our turn's over. And now, the
Definitely a
enemy
cute
attacks.
turn-based strategy
Be sure to take
strategy
cover and
RPG
you might be
type game.
safe.
It's cute.
If you don't, it won't be pretty. All right, we've got the floor again. Dash toward the bomb.
We get how it works.
And if you chuck
Yeah.
it over, boom! That'll do it.
Smart.
The key to victory is how you assemble your team and navigate around the battlefield.
No doubt.
Wait, is that Bowser? And he's joining the team? Mario plus Rabbids,
That son of a bitch.
rockets onto the Nintendo Switch system October 20th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. Check out Ubisoft's special showcase tomorrow for more details about Mario plus Rabbids
I
Sparks
know.
of Hope.
I won't. All right.
We hope you're looking forward to the chaotic adventures of Mario and the Rabbids. Let's take a look at
No.
more headlines.
That's cute.
There's something for everyone
Something for
on
everyone.
Nintendo Switch.
We'll see about that, won't we?
During a storm, young alchemist Noah crash lands in ancient ruins. The layout of these multi-layered ruins changes every time you enter them. Recruit allies called Lilliputs to challenge the enemies lurking around every corner. String together combos and perform powerful
Sometimes you just
elemental
know
attacks to defeat
right away
foes.
when a
Little
game's
Noah,
just not for
Scion
you.
of Paradise launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
Exhibit A.
All aboard! In the management sim
Exhibit B.
Railgrade, you'll build railway systems to efficiently transport cargo and help restore economic prosperity to an industrial colony. Complete various
I'm thinking of all the
tasks
Japan
during each shipment
Denshao
before it's delivered to
Taku
its
train nerds
destination.
that are just like,
Your strategies will change based on various factors, like the number and length of trains to run, which resources to acquire, and how to transport cargo from point A to point B. Railgrade steamrolls onto Nintendo Switch this fall.
yeah.
Join aspiring
Cool.
game creator Kenta in a
Ooh.
hand-drawn adventure to save the
Okay.
world in his latest creation,
I'm
The Legend of
listening.
Wright. Taking place in Kenta's notebook, this RPG spans over 200 pages, where you must draw, erase, solve puzzles, and even consult your handy calculator. Discover a new
Hello,
way to
charming
play
art
every
style.
time you turn the page. RPG Time: The Legend of Wright unfolds onto Nintendo Switch August 18th. Pre-orders begin today.
What a cool
on
idea.
Nintendo eShop.
But I wonder how much depth it
Spin
has.
dash
How
into a new
robust
zone.
is it? Uh-oh.
Sonic's latest action adventure kicks off on the vibrant Starfall Islands, home to a mysterious
People were
civilization.
beating the shit out of this game.
Here,
I never watched
you
the
can
trailer.
freely dash through a vast open zone, taking full advantage of Sonic's
Cool.
speedy skills.
Sonic needs openness.
Lock on and
I
attack
think.
enemies standing in your way. Chain together attacks to trigger combos and rack up damage.
Is this what
Good
people were
timing.
bitching about?
You can even
The
deflect
combat?
enemy attacks. Acquire skills to bolster Sonic's arsenal of moves.
It looks fine to me.
You can also enter a special zone called cyberspace. Take on challenges at supersonic
Damn.
speeds and grab keys to progress.
Somebody was like, Sonic, you want a chunky riff?
What awaits Sonic on these strange islands? Sonic Frontiers dashes onto Nintendo Switch this holiday.
I think that looks cool. Maybe I'm in the minority
Live
there.
magically alongside your Disney and Pixar
We saw
friends.
this before. Zero.
Dreamlight
Shit's
Valley
given.
was once an idyllic land where Disney and Pixar characters lived in harmony until the forgetting turned this dream into a nightmare.
I like
Now,
Disney Pixar,
it's
but
up to you to help
I'm
these
not interested in
iconic
playing a
residents
game like
recover
this.
their lost memories and reveal the secrets that led you here. Bring the magic back to Dreamlight
Mhm.
Valley in this mesmerizing life simulation adventure. Explore this land's many diverse realms
I'm good.
and forge lasting friendships with heroes and villains alike. Everyone you meet will have personal stories to discover and adventures
No, I'm
to
good.
complete. Help them out by exploring, giving them gifts, and performing other fun activities. In this world, you can be whoever you dream yourself to be.
Mm.
Disney Dreamlight Valley launches on
Yeah.
Nintendo Switch September 6th as an early access title.
Cute.
Take these adventures with you on the go. Live Alive is coming alive on July 22nd.
Live alive.
Multiple stories featuring different protagonists, time periods, and gameplay
Yeah.
await. Now in HD 2D.
I instantly think of Final Fantasy 3.
A demo with the start of 3 chapters: Imperial China, Twilight of Edo Japan,
Ooh, a demo.
and The Distant Future will be available on Nintendo eShop later today. Save data from the demo
I'll be
can
downloading that
transferred
right
to the
after
full
this.
game once purchased. Doraemon, Nobi, and their friends land
Doraemon.
on an unknown planet and decide to help a new
Nobita.
friend fulfill his dreams by farming. Plow the fields, harvest crops.
Another farming
and
sim?
tend
Is
to
this
the
all they
animals.
can do with Doraemon?
You can even use
Fucking
Doraemon's
farming
secret
simulators?
gadgets to farm in a flash. Relax by living with friends.
He's got all these cool gadgets,
Eating
and this is the
delicious
best they
meals
can do with him in a
and
video
fishing.
game.
And with
Piss
local
off.
play, you and a pal can build a ranch together. Doraemon, Story of Seasons,
Wow.
Friends of the Great Kingdom launches on the Nintendo Switch system this year.
Fucking
The
lazy.
world of Minecraft meets action strategy gameplay in
Give
Minecraft
Doraemon a
Legends.
3D action.
A beautiful
adventure.
land surrounded by rich nature is invaded by enemies from another dimension. Team up with allies
Uh-oh.
and fight against this monstrous force threatening the world. What secrets await in this new yet familiar universe? Minecraft Legends launches on Nintendo Switch next year.
I don't play Minecraft, but I wonder what
It's a
Minecraft
treasure
fans think of
hunter's
Legends.
paradise.
Are they just like, get out of here with that?
Two siblings dream of collecting grand treasures from around the world. Venture to
Dragon
the realm of
Quest.
Draconia to become legendary treasure hunters.
It's like Dragon Quest
In
B-sides,
this
right?
Dragon Quest series spin-off, you'll recruit a variety of well-mannered monsters to
Spin-off.
join you on a marvelous adventure. With their help, and with your trusty fortune finder, locating loot will be a breeze. Monsters are a perfect
It's got that
travel
Dragon
bait
Quest
to
art style,
explore
which is
this
nice.
vast world. Bounce on a slime to reach high ledges, or dangle from a draki to glide over gaping chasms. Support your monsters in battle
not
as
look
they
bad, does
fearlessly
it?
fend off foes. Bring your hard-earned haul back to your base and see how much it's worth. Collect more
Iconic,
resources
baby.
for your base and increase your treasure hunting level. X marks the spot when Dragon Quest Treasures launches on Nintendo
Heyo.
Switch December 9th.
That didn't look bad. It reminded me of like when Final Fantasy did Mystic Quest back on the Super Nintendo, and it was kind of like a chill, easier Final Fantasy, but it was still kind of fun. EDM dance. This is where they do the montage of all the games that are out or coming out soon, and then they'll show something big at the end after this, I think. Plague Tale. Definitely gonna get that probably on PlayStation. Sad.
We're going to have so much fun together. At first, your participation is appreciated and required. There might even
Portal.
be cake. The Portal Companion Collection will be available later today.
Cool.
I wanted to call it the Why Do You Keep Killing Me collection, but oh well. Let's get started, you monster.
Farm, fight,
Pass on that.
and forge friendships in a new fantasy world.
A lot of games want you to
Welcome
farm,
Lethe,
don't they?
a peaceful village where seasons brightly color the environment. Your story
Harvestella.
begins here in this brand new
Emphasis
life
on the
simulation
harvest.
RPG. Do a little
I'm
farming,
living life, motherfucker. I don't need a
cook
simulator.
and craft items, and trek through the fields to collect
Jesus.
materials. All while meeting townsfolk along the way. The seasons gently flow
I'm good.
from spring, summer,
God.
fall, and winter.
Doraemon should show up and be like, I'll show you how to really
They will
farm.
give way to the season.
Because that's
of
all I
death,
can do lately.
Quietus. Crops wither.
Quietus.
Life is threatened.
Dialed in name, Quietus.
Find a way to stop the season of death from wreaking havoc on your home.
You're not going to fool me, Square Enix. This is not one of your labors of love. This is a dialed in cash grab.
The fate of the village depends on
Know
you.
the difference, dear viewer. Know the difference.
Begin your new life.
You see
in
Square Enix,
Harvestella.
you might go, oh
Launching
man, they
on
do Final
Nintendo Switch,
Fantasy,
November
but
4th. This next segment will
Get
be
out
our
here.
last announcement. Please take a look.
Okay.
Mission start!
Persona.
Yeah!
This direct
Coming at
stinks.
I'm Morgana, reigning ace of the Phantom Thieves of Hearts. And today, I'm bringing along an ultra top secret video. I hope you're ready.
God. Let's talk about how, again, the art style for Persona is so nice.
Yup, Persona 5 Royal will launch. on
I
Nintendo
have
Switch
that
October
for
21st.
PS5.
And that's not all. Let's keep the ball rolling, huh, Teddy?
Righto! Nice baton pass, Morgana.
Go ahead.
Okay, everyone, check this out.
I hate your voice, Teddy. Ah.
Better believe it. Persona 4 Golden and Persona 3 Portable are also coming.
This sums up my general feeling on this direct.
Keep your eyes
My body
peeled
language.
for more Persona.
On Nintendo Switch.
That's all for today's Nintendo
God, I
Direct
hate
Mini
this
Partner
voice.
Showcase. Thank you for watching.
My God. Oh, quick recap of all the games that I won't be buying. Doraemon, you had to rub that in, huh? Let's just pause it right there and talk about this direct. All right. I'm not the only one that was underwhelmed by that Nintendo Direct Mini. Surely not. I'm racking my brain trying to think about what games, if any, I would even think about picking up from that. And I have nothing. I think, weirdly enough, I thought the coolest thing in the presentation was the Neir Automata port, but I already have that game, so I don't think I'll be rebuying it. I kind of look forward to the Pac-Man game just because I'm looking for a new sort of 3D platformer to play, and that looked all right. Jeez, so many games I didn't care about. Like, shocking. And a shocking amount of games that I didn't care about. Yeah, but that's how I feel. I was just underwhelmed. Nothing to be excited about, really. But I'd like to know your thoughts. What did you think about this Nintendo Direct Mini? Let me know in the comments below. Anything in that batch that excited you? Or were you deeply, deeply underwhelmed like I was? I'd love to hear from you. Give this video a like. Think about subscribing if you're feeling kind. Check out some of my other videos. But thank you so much for watching. And I will see you in the next one. Peace.